Pair production. So as the name indicates, pair. A pair of particles, that is positron and electron, are produced. So you can see that incident X-ray, it is falling on the nucleus and positron and electron are produced. So this also occurs in a special condition only if the incident X-ray photon is more than 1.02 millivolt, whereas for photodisintegration it has to be more than 7. And this is also not important in routine diagnostic radiology. So here itself, let's again revise the interaction of X-ray with matter. So it occurs inside the patient body, and there are 5 types of interaction that occurs in the body. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first one is Compton effect, second is photoelectric effect, third one is coherent scattering, fourth is photodisintegration, and fifth is pair production. So Compton effect, it is one of the most common interaction. It results in mid-energy phenomena, but the drawback is scatter radiation, which is the advantage of photoelectric effect. So in photoelectric effect, scatter radiation is reduced. Okay. So coherent scattering, there are 2 phenomena. So first one is Thomson phenomena and second is Rayleigh's phenomena. In Thomson phenomena, it involves the single electron, whereas in Rayleigh's scattering, it involves all the electron. In photodisintegration, nucleus disintegrates and alpha particles and neutron is emitted out, and for this incident X-ray photon has to be more than 7 millivolt, whereas in pair production, incident photon has to be more than 1.02 millivolt and a pair of particles, that is positron and electron, are produced. So this was all about interaction of X-rays with matter. So this topic is important from Viva point of view as well as for the exams.